Parisian Summit showdown in the Champions League. Bayern München's perfect start to the season faces its sternest test yet against Paris Saint-Germain. Atmosphere as Bayern get the action underway. The ball back to Manuel Neuer. Delighted to have the pleasure of your company here on Bayern's web radio service. We are expecting big things, and their wide players were quick to collapse the space. But now it's worked to Gnabry and a lovely flick to Olise. Olise, he threw on goal to take on Chevalier. Chevalier with a save. Diaz on the follow-up. It's 1-0 Bayern. They strike early. A chance to make it 16 wins from 16. And in their sternest test yet against the current Champions League title holders, they have got the early breakthrough. A right defeat for Lima. Takes it under his spell. Now with Luis Diaz. Diaz to Gnabry, looking to feed it through to Lima. Lima almost playing in the striker role. Barcola, who's got beyond Josip Stanisic. Jonathan Tah is going to have to come across and cover, and he gets the touch on the ball. Sends it behind for a corner, but short. Now I have to scamper back and do some defending of his own. Lima gets an important touch on the ball. It's come now to Fabian Ruiz. Looking for the shot. Fabian Ruiz deflected, and it could have gone anywhere, but it was wide of the target. And it would have been offside any. Certainly work his way through a back line using his strength and power. But now again, Bayern with the high press, win it back. Pavlovic! Oh, just wide from Alexander Pavlovic. It took a touch on its way through. It is behind for a corner, because it is getting risky the way they're absorbing pressure here, as Diaz now has to defend against Barcola in the Bayern box. Barcola standing across that back post. Fabian Ruiz is across goal, and Dembele turns home. It's the equaliser. Barcola stood it up at the back post. No, it's offside against Dembele. This goal will not stand. To come on right now, Gnabry's made a good run, and Tah, wonderful ball to find it. Gnabry, Chevalier is off his line. Gnabry to lift. They playing right back at times. Diaz and Stanisic has switched as well, and it's so fluid in trying to cope with the dangers that Paris Saint-Germain pose. And they're in behind here. Lima with defending to do, but Neuer, massive save to deny Bradley past Stanisic. Lovely win of the ball. Kane to Diaz. Diaz to Gnabry. Gnabry lining up the shot. Oh, it's off both posts. He's hit both posts, Serge Gnabry. You can't go closer than that to another goal. That Bayern's players are popping up in. And now Kane trying to assert some pressure on Marquinhos, and the Brazilian does well, but then loses out against Diaz. Luis Diaz doubles Bayern's advantage and bags his praise, as another Paris Saint-Germain mistake is capitalised on by Bayern. Now, going the other way, Barcola, pass, comes all the way through. Curling efforts in the end from not having more of the ball. Bayern certainly look more threatening on and off it, as Gnabry almost found by Stanisic, who wins it back from Hakimi. Now stabs it through to Kimmich. Kimmich, Chevalier is off his line. Kimmich looks for the 100% chance. He's squared it to Gnabry. And weaves into the box. Pass out to Hakimi. Cut back, into the area. Fabian Ruiz drives, and it's over the bar. Got up and under that. Blow to the back of the head could be really severe, could be really debilitating and disorientating. But right now, chance for Stanisic from Kane's pass to make it 3-0. But now Bayern join Paris Saint-Germain in having a goal short. Now finds Olise, chance to make it 3-0. Michael Olise just lost the ball under his footing. Back to Gnabry, back heel to Kimmich. Kimmich! Oh, brilliant play by Kimmich, but the finish is past the far post. Did so well to snatch the ball that was played behind it. Control for Diaz, and loses out against Hakimi in the end. Then goes diving in to try and win it back, and it was a bit of a reckless challenge. It is a yellow card for the 2-goal hero for Bayern so far. It'll be a sending off for Luis Diaz, from 2 goals to a red card. Kane on the ball. Little return pass from Olise. Harry Kane stings the palms of Chevalier. Raking pass, finding the Portuguese, who darts it into the box, and Barcola with a swing and a miss. Right now, Vitinha now clipping it over for the run of Nuno Mendes. Olise gives chase. Olise having to do some defending. Mendes, Upamecano comes across to cover, who got the fight. As Olise, lovely little dummy, and Ruiz doesn't have the pace to keep up with Michael Olise. Olise now one-on-one with William Patro. Ruiz has given up the ghost on the chase. Olise, his pass, Patro. Oh, Olise! Vitinha, oh, lovely piercing pass to Kvaratskhelia. Shot straight at Neuer. Comes in, Upamecano, commanding header. Vitinha lines up the shot, and Neuer with a big save. Stretching this time to his left, Manuel Neuer to punch. Burst forward and lead the charge. He's only got Olise in support. Paris Saint-Germain just scampering back, but it's Olise with the shot. It's a João Neves. Neves back out to Kvaratskhelia. It's the same routine, and the cross this time just beyond Scalia. He's got Mendes inside him, but he's not a passing option. Instead, it's Mayulu. And God, I tell you what, he's still not moving freely. The Portuguese left back, he's testing that left knee. Now the cross comes in, and it's a good one as well, and Neuer can't keep it out. João Neves with a late run into the box. And a touch home. Neuer got fingertips to it, but can't turn it over the bar. From the goal. Vitinha now from range. Neuer down low to his right, sees it, the reprieve for Bayern. They need to find a way to catch a breather. Here's the chance, Neuer with the save one-on-one. Zaire Emery snuck in round the back of the Bayern back line. Cheeky pass round the corner. Now with Mendes, about 35 yards out from goal. Cross to the back post, and Stanisic, it wasn't the most convincing defending. Corner taken short to Kvaratskhelia. Change of angle for Kang In Lee. Whipped in, headed on goal and just wide by the goal scorer, Neves. Oh, so close to getting a double of his own to match that of Diaz. Less than 5 minutes of normal time remaining. Vitinha pocket of space. Kane closes him down. Vitinha strikes, and Neuer with the save. Right now, playing it out to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia cutting inside. Shot, and all of Meccano stuck out of foot. Could have deflected it. Kvaratskhelia to Neves. To Kang In Lee. Tom Bischoff covers. Shot from Kang In Lee, and it fizzes across the face of goals through all the bodies. Again, all it needed was a touch to make life very difficult. Back out it goes to Vitinha. Back out it goes left-hand side to Kang In Lee. Another cross flicked on Lima. The final whistle goes at the Parc des Princes. A statement win from Bayern.